Hi everyone, and welcome to Creative Chelsey. Today I am excited to be sharing with you another one of my alternative cards using the December 2021 Paper Pumpkin Kit called Lots of Pun. This fun kit creates 9 cards. You get enough supplies to make 3 of each of these cards. If you're interested in watching me unbox this kit and make these original projects, or see any of my other alternative projects, you can visit my playlist and I'll link it up here in the top right corner. If you are new to my channel and want to see more of my videos, click on the subscribe button and then the bell for notifications. I would love to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and help you with any of your paper crafting needs. To purchase any of the products you see today, please visit my online store, and the link is in the description below. Today I'm going to be sharing with you this quick and easy card that you can create, and we're going to be showing a quick tip on how you can separate greetings to get exactly what you want. So let's go ahead and get started. So to create this fun card, I used the greeting that came in the kit that says "Celebrate, Go Bananas." But I wanted to just use the word celebrate, and I'm not one who likes to cut up my stamps. And so today I'm going to share with you a quick way on how you can separate your words so that you can get just the one you want. So the way I do this, especially if the word is on one or the other side and I'm not looking for a word right in the middle, I can just easily ink up that one side of the stamp. And I have shared this on lots of my other alternative projects that I made with these cards. Now you do just want to double check that you don't have ink on any of the other parts of that image. All right, so for my card, I'm creating a repetition of the word celebrate, and I want it to kind of sit on the left side of center. So I'm going to start with this one in the middle here, and the reason for that is because I can't remember if I cleaned my stamp or not, and I don't want to have any ghost images that I'm going to need to see. So that looks good, so I can go ahead and just keep inking up and stamping. Now there is a really fantastic tool that Stampin' Up! Has that makes something like this really easy, and it's called the Stamparatus. And you can easily add multiples of an image and kind of repeat it over and over. But today I want to just do this freehand. So what I'm doing is I'm looking for an even spacing between each word and trying to line it up right above the previous one. So I've got 4, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did a total of 8, so I need a couple more. Just double check that my G didn't get any ink on there. Now, if one image kind of moves over just a little bit or isn't quite in line, then that is fine. This is a handmade card. I think I'm going to do a couple more below now. That one's a little bit wider of a gap. Let's do one more. Just like that. All right. So right off to the side of this watermark, we've added the word celebrate. And I think there's 8 of them. Perfect. So in the kit, there are some skinny little rectangles for greetings, and you can see that they're nice and long. I've already used half of this for my first card here. And so I'm going to go ahead and ink up Celebrate one last time and stamp it on the other half of this rectangle. And then I'm going to just trim off the excess. And then you can take your pair of paper snips and cut it so that it's just says Celebrate on there. And then for my other one, I'm going to be using the egg dies, and so I've done Have an Excellent Day, so maybe something like a birthday or something to kind of have a fun celebration card is what I'm thinking for this card. Okay, so this card comes together really quickly. All we need to do is just layer these things onto our card base. So I'm just adding a little bit of adhesive here It's poking out just a little bit, so I'm just folding it in on itself. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cover up my very bottom Celebrate, but I want to just cover up the very bottom of it so that there's a little bit more of a gap between the next one. I want to try to get this in the center as well. So I'm just going to kind of bring it over a little bit. Okay, so it's just sitting right on top of that Celebrate with a nice big gap at the bottom. So next I'm going to take my 2 die cut eggs and I am going to add some faces to them. Now in my original card, I did these cute glasses and mustache, and I kind of want to see how they would look on these eggs because I think they just give the images so much character. So I'm going to start with this glasses one, and I'm just going to kind of place it near the top of that yolk. And then I'm going to do the mustache, and this time I'm going to place it close to the bottom. Okay, so then there are 2 different smiley faces. For this mustache, I'm going to use the smaller of the 2, hoping that I can get the 2 eyes on the inside of that yolk. There we go. That looks super cute, kind of like a little Western egg right there. And then for my glasses, we have to use the larger because that's going to make the eyes fit inside those glasses. And so we're just going to try to eyeball and make sure we can get those maybe just right on the sides. Let's take a close-up look of that one. I think that one turned out pretty cute too. So I like the little bit of the character that those images give to my card. I also want these cards to feel a little bit like a celebration. So in the stamp set, there is this cute little party hat. And just to keep things simple, I'm just stamping it in the Early Espresso ink on the kind of the die cut paper, just so that it kind of matches that same color. I notice that sometimes when I use basic white, it doesn't quite match the coloring of the die cuts. So I want to make sure that it does. And so I just have, there's always a little part from that paper that you can use. And then you just need to fussy cut those little hats out. All right, so coming back to our card base, I'm going to add our die cut pieces and our greetings. So I've already added adhesive. On one of my eggs, I've just placed regular adhesive, and I'm going to place that up in the top of this kind of the middle area. And then I've added a dimensional to the back of another one. This is just going to come over and kind of cover up some of our Celebrate a little bit. Then I've added a glue dot to our party hats and just kind of add those to our eggs. I don't know if I like it right on top of the yolk, but just a little bit into that white part of the egg. So you're going to get something that looks like this. Then you're going to add the word Celebrate, and you want it to kind of cover up the word right above our strip so that it looks like it's still in line with the rest of them. And then you're just going to add your second greeting right below that over the strip. Then if you have any of the enamel dots left over, you can use those just to add a little more color to your card. I've got some of the yellow ones, so I'm going to just kind of place those off to the side and maybe down below. So something like that. And your card is all done. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching me create this quick and easy alternative card using the Paper Pumpkin kit from December 2021. If you're interested in getting your own subscription to Paper Pumpkin, please use the link in the description box below. If you'd like to see written instructions or close-up images of this card, you can visit my blog, creativechelsey.com. Thanks so much for watching. Have a creative day. Bye.